a new generation marked by violence. 12-year-old Haftoum Gebro's hand was mangled by shrapnel and couldn't be saved. 15-year-old Akhbaret Tadessa hasn't stopped shaking since a shell landed near her house. They're from Ethiopia's northern Tigray region, which has seen widespread fighting with the Ethiopian central government since last November. But some of the patients here say their wounds were inflicted not by Ethiopians, but by fighters from neighboring Eritrea, once Ethiopia's enemy. The U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has described what is happening here as ethnic cleansing. Teklemariam Gebremichael is a farmer, and he says that Eritrean soldiers targeted him for this very reason. They shot him, killed all his livestock, and stole his harvest. He was lucky to survive.
ዞም ኤርትራ ዝበሃሉን ዞም ሻዕብያ ዝበሃሉን ኣብ ዝሓፀረ ግዜ ንህዝቢ ትግራይ ከድሕኑ ክኽእል ነይዎ ከም ዓለም ምስሩ ክፈልጠልና ዘለዎ ንህዝቢ ትግራይ ወሓስ ክኾነ ነይዎ ዘርኢ ንምጥፋእ ዝተስኡ ብሄር ንምጥፋእ እዮም በቃ ብሄር ተኮር እዮም ኣትየምና ነይዎ.
Health workers say they've seen a spike in sexual violence too, with women often gang raped by dozens of fighters. Sister Mulu Mesfin is a nurse at a hospital in Mekelle, Tigray's regional capital. They have already treated more than 400 rape victims here, and their wards are still overflowing.
Most of gang rapes are by both Ethiopians and Eritrean soldiers. But the most is from Eritreans, but they raped both soldiers.
Those who need medical help have to travel further to find it now, as hospitals have been systematically looted, their equipment destroyed. Patients are coming back to the Hausen Primary Hospital, even though it still shows signs of a recent occupation.
ኣብዚ ተቐሚጦም ኣብዚ ሰብ ያባሳውሱ ነይሮም ኣብዚ ዝሕከም ዝነበራ ደቂ ኣንስትዮ ሓራሳት ኣብዚ ዝነበራ ንዓቶም ውፃ እንታይ ኣለክን ኢሎም ንዓቶም ኣባሪሮም ንሳቶም ኣብዚ ተቐሚጦም ኣብዚ ይሰርሑ ኣብዚ ሰብ ክሓልፍ ከሎ ኣንሽቲ ይኸትሩ የባላሽዩ ንሳቶም ግን ኣብዚ ተቐሚጦም ይነብሩ ነይሮም.
When the Associated Press traveled through Tigray this May, we saw signs of looting and fighting on the roads. When we tried to reach areas that we heard were being attacked by Eritreans, we were unable to get through. Aid convoys were being turned back too. But the Ethiopian government's representative in Mekelle agreed to an interview and confirmed that the Eritreans are here.
The intervention of Eritreans has brought more crisis to the region. So we believe that, government is negotiating, and we are expecting them to get out of the region anytime soon.
But that's little reassurance to people here. They say the Eritreans seem to be settling in for the long term. Already 2 million people here have been displaced, a third of all Tigrinians. Children have no hope of going back to school. Their classrooms now serve as temporary camps for people too afraid to go home. Although all sides are accused of committing rights abuses, it's the shadowy fighters from neighboring Eritrea whom people here fear the most. An enemy that they fought for 20 years along their border is now in villages and farms deep inside Tigray, striking terror into the hearts of its people. Khalid Kazia, Associated Press, in Ethiopia's Tigray region.